And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. 2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw. Hendricks. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Hendricks rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Walker. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Ready?
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Come on. Hey. 60 average. Trap 60. Take it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Hendricks. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down LA. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
19 light. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Warriors 70. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
18 Rattlers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw again. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ready. 60 Maverick.
The slot man in motion right.
60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Touchdown, Rams. Rashad Bateman from 10 yards out. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Hendricks. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. He had his tight end running free down the middle. I think maybe if you don't try to go for the home run ball and just kind of get it to him, just put it on him, this play will work out. But he led him too much, and that's a tough incompletion to handle.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And now off to the races, down the right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Kenneth Walker, his third rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll change things up.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
18, right here. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with career touchdown number 75. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but there he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 133 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
Sidney Brown in on the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Hendricks. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 37. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hendricks over the middle. It's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw on 3rd down. Hendricks. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And it's a Packers touchdown. Ken Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, Hurt.
Back to throw here. That's taken in by Palmer. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
60 Bobcats, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Trap 60, 70 Ranger.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Here we go. Start.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off play action. Hendricks. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
On the set.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man down the field. It's Bateman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's got this down to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Track 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Come on, come on. Hey. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
79 Broncos.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Rams. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Off the play fake. Hendricks eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Off play action. Hendricks. They'll roll him out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, Hendricks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's McLeod. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. 19 Pioneers. Warriors 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Greg Dulcich. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on 2nd down, Hendricks. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throw left side, complete. That's Horton. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off the RPO, he completes it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Hendricks. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This is Brown going up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now a 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the move to his left. Wide open receiver complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run on third down with Brown. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal. And one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. He'll look by his big tight end. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
Ready? 19, Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA. Trey Palmer, 73 yards. And the Rams strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Hendricks. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Hendricks. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Rams 49, Packers 35. Tanner Brown to kick off for the Rams.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Green Bay offense at the line. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off play action. Hendricks. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. He stiff arms him, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd down. To throw again. Hendricks. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Looking to throw. Hendricks. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hendricks out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
7 Pirates! Riggs! Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, shot!
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And now here is another interception. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Trey Palmer with now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Los Angeles, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.